Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and it's my Facebook Live on, what day is today? January 15, Wednesday, 10:30 a.m., or a little bit after, a couple minutes. I have such a problem with promptness. Good morning, Carrie. I'm glad that you're here. So I have simple plans for you today. I have a couple simple cards that I want to share using a stamp set. I'm so glad to be here. Hi, Nancy. I'm glad you're here too. You girls both have your coffee. I forgot if Nancy, I think you're a coffee drinker. I know Carrie is, but I don't remember for sure for you, Nancy. I remember you getting coffee for her. Good morning. This wasn't the week that you were a day early, right? That was last week. Good morning, Alexa. Are you and Alyssa here or just you? I'm glad that you're here. So I have plans for a couple easy cards. I'm going to be using, where's the stamp set? Here it is. I'm going to be using Music from the Heart. It's in, oh good. Hi, Alyssa. How are you? I'm going to be using Music from the Heart. It's on page 57 in the, I still want to call this the Occasions Catalog. It's in the January to June mini catalog. Absolutely. Coffee ready to go. Well, that's good. I'm not a coffee drinker. I like the smell of it, but I don't like the taste of it. I probably told you this story before. I feel like I have on camera. My sister would always share with me, good morning, Linda, would share her coffee with me. She's like, oh, it's so good. There's lots of caramel and chocolate. You can barely taste the coffee in it. I believed her for a couple times, and finally I'm like, no, you like coffee. I don't. I am not trying it ever again. All right, so now that the catalog is live, I can actually show you the page. So this is page 57. Good morning, Sherry. I'm glad you're here. This is the page. So here's some samples already. I'm going much simpler than these samples. Oh, but I have to show you though. Look at this one. I couldn't figure it out in the stamp set. So here is a stamp right here. I'm like, well, what's supposed to be the rest of the guitar? And they use this. Look, can you see this sample right here? That is pretty nifty. I love that. Okay, so mine tastes like hot dirt. Yes, I don't like it. That's exactly right. It's, ugh. Oh man, she would always tell me there's so much chocolate and caramel you can't even taste it. There is one place that I recall tasting coffee that I liked, and that was in your dessert that you make, Marcia. But it was like a quarter cup in the whole big batch of dessert. It gave it like a caramely flavor or something. I don't know what it was, but that's the one time that I ever tasted something that had coffee in it that I liked. Good morning, Marilyn. Good morning, Dina. Oh, and hi, Marcia. You started asking me questions before I even said hi. Music from the Heart is what I'm going to be using. And I'm going super simple today. I've been wanting to use the stamp set, but I hadn't yet. And then when I sat down to play with it, I just went super, super simple. Hardly any coffee. Exactly right. That's necessary. But I don't know, it needed it to give whatever that flavor was, but yeah, very small. So I went super simple, but they're so cute. And I wanted to kind of go, by the way, got the invite. Oh, good. Yay. That's good. That is such a bummer. Okay, so Sherry is invited to my hostess appreciation party, and I think she thought I forgot her. Somehow she didn't get her invitation in the mail, so I had to resend her one. I mean, you gotta have an invitation. So anyway, so my hostess appreciation party is for all my hostesses last year, or sometimes the person may not have actually been the hostess last year, but they're part of a club. So maybe their year overlapped into this one or whatever, or they got it in the year before, depending on how big the club is. But anyway, so I'm glad you got it last night. This light's really bugging me. I know that it's better for your lighting, but is it this side? Yep, this side. It's all lit up. Okay, so I wanted to go, I decided I wanted to do a non-traditional Valentine's card, but I'm not making it Valentine's. I'm not stamping Happy Valentine's Day in it, partly because I'm not sure if I have a Happy Valentine's Day stamp. But anyway, I wanted to do something that could be a Valentine's card, but I didn't want totally traditional cards like, or not cards, colors. I like non-tradition when it comes to colors. So anyway, so I'm going to be stamping with Music from the Heart, as I mentioned, and it's a photopolymer set. So I have my cushion here, and who can tell me what kind of ink I'm going to be using when it comes to black? Because this is something that you need to know. This is a reason to use it. So I'm going to put you down as soon as somebody tells me what ink that I'm going to be using. Okay. While I still have you up, tomorrow is the last day to RSVP for the Hostess Appreciation Party. So if you think you've not told me, or maybe you did tell me and I completely forgot, I sent you an email. So I'm sure you have a happy... I don't know. See, I don't buy specific Valentine's stamps. Yes, Memento. Thank you, Carrie. I'm going to be using Memento. That's one of 2 times when you have to use Memento. One is with photopolymer because the black stays on, can eat away at your stamps. And the other reason is with Stampin' Blends because they, as long as you let it dry, they don't bleed when you use your, the black doesn't bleed when you use your Stampin' Blends. Thank you, Linda. Good job. A+ for you, too. Okay, so I'm going to put you down and stamp. Yeah, I seriously, Dina, don't think that I have a Happy Valentine's Day stamp. I don't buy specifically for that. Hi, Robin. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so I'm going to put you down and stamp. Remember, I can't see your comment. Sometimes I can see that somebody new came on or somebody commented, but I can't see it. So comment or ask questions or whatever as I'm going, but I'll have to get back to you later. Okay, so I'm putting you down. Oh, I gotta do my thing. Okay, the tools. You are backwards now and upside down. Ah. And there's a shadow. Okay, so I'm gonna be stamping on this. I'm gonna check and see if the light's better without again. I feel like that's more real light. Okay, so I'm sticking with this. And stamping. Okay, so what I want to do is, so I have this piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to make my, I don't have any scrap here. I should do scrap so I don't mess up. So I'm going to fold this so that I can use some scrap here. All right, so I'm going to ink up my, this isn't my staff. What is this? My clef, my treble clef. You can't see it because it's completely clear, but I'm going to ink this up. Stamp it on scrap to make sure it's good. Okay, good. I have it inked up well. It's being weird over there. So, just as a beginning stamper, something to keep in mind, when I should show it here. When I'm inking up, I am not rocking at all. I'm tapping straight up and down. But what I am doing is going kind of all over the pad because there might be dry spots or really wet spots or whatever, and it just helps get your stamp inked well. But I never rock it, okay? Okay, so I'm going to do my treble clef first. So this is not true to size or whatever. because a true treble clef would be like just all in. Well, you can't see the lines still. I'm going to make the lines and then explain to you. So this is a fun stamp. Fun stamp set, I should say. And, okay, good. So the sizing isn't exactly the right way. Because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make two, I think it's called staff. Is it a staff or is it a, I don't remember now. I was in music, I should know this. Two sets of lines. Okay, so I made my two sets. This is extra big, so I just made it fun with two of them. All right, now remember I'm gonna make a Valentine's card. So I decided, at one time when I was thinking about this stamp set, I thought I should sound out a song, but I did not take the time to try to figure that out. I don't know the piano. I have to pluck at it when I try to do notes. So no, this is not going to be a particular song, but I'm using a heart for making the notes. So I am going to do 8 on here. We're going to consider these to be quarter notes. 2. But I just want, or 8 on each thing. I'm just making them to be the same amount on each one. Oops. There. Cute, huh? Okay, so those are my hearts for my notes. And then the rest of the card comes together so quick. So I have this is Bermuda Bay, and I have black. And I'm just going to put this over here. 1, 2, 3. I told you this was going to be a super easy card. Put this on here. All right, and then, so this is what made me think of it to be a Valentine's Day card, is the saying that I'm going to use, which I'm going to put this under here again. I can't have my words be bad. So this saying that's in here that I love is, "You're the music in my heart." Aw, isn't that so sweet? Okay, so I'm testing on scrap just because when you first ink it up with black on Memento, it doesn't always look, it doesn't always ink the whole thing up well. Okay, so I have "You're the music in my heart," and then I need one more little, oh no, I forgot, I have some embellishments too. I need my actual heart note here. And then the other thing that I'm going to do is we have these epoxy hearts here that I'm going to use. They're completely clear, but they will shine on here. So I'm going to put 3 on here. Now these are also something, I haven't used them in a while. I feel like I want the smaller one. I hope it comes off. There's 3 different sizes. 2 of most of my sizes are gone. But remember, these are ones that you can color with your Stampin' Blends, but I'm just making it clear. It's kind of dark in here. I can't get these lined up right. I should have it up against a piece of paper or something. That's good enough. Okay. So here is, oops, so there's an email coming through, so I can't see. Okay, so here's my card. I got little clear hearts. Oops, right here. Wonder if I should have colored them first. Well, if I do it now, it's not going to work, or it's going to bleed off onto the paper, so I have to leave it. So, so here's my Valentine's card. I'm not stamping inside, so you don't have to use it as a Valentine's card if you win this one. But this is an awesome stamp set. It's only $17, and I love this look, and I love non-traditional for Valentine's Day. So there's that. Okay, so now another saying in this card, or in this stamp set that I love, is just a note. So I'm going to be making another card with that. And I also kind of liked this keyboard that's part of this stamp set. So I'm going to make sure that I have this one inked up well. All right. It's good. So I'm going to ink this up. And I'm going to use this kind of as my background. So I'm stamping my keyboard here. So I know Lissa's watching. Does she like to sing? She's singing all day long. And does she know what notes are? And I'm sure she would recognize a piano keys. So this is a different kind of card. Okay, so here's my, I don't know, I just kind of like that look. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to put just a note on here. Oh, I like it. I like the font in this set. So I want this way down at the bottom. And then we need some color on here. And the color that I chose, as you can see in the corner over here, is Granny Apple Green. Love it. This would be an awesome card, and I have a feeling this is going to be a card I'm going to be making a bunch of. I owe so many people so many thank you notes, and I have a big, huge stack of them started that I still haven't finished yet, and I think this is going to have to be added to it. So I'm just making putting some notes around here to add some color. I think I want another one here. It's not very offset. That kind of bugs me. Because I'm trying to get it on in the white. Okay, so here's this. And then, so that was a single 8th note, and I'm going to use double 8th notes here. Stamping on the front of the card would be a good idea, not the back. I mean, I guess you could do the back, but it's a little unnecessary. But I'm going to leave it to me. But I'm going to just stamp around here again, adding some color, some background. So really, really, really simple background. Today's a simple day. That's what today is all about. Okay. Then I'm going to put adhesive on here. And, oops, that is the back. How many of you turn over your cardstock, even though it's the same on each side, color-wise, but you can feel the edge from it being cut? That's totally me, and I feel like now I did it wrong. There's one edge on there that I did. Okay, so offsetting a little bit here, and then offsetting a little bit here. And here's my done card for just a note. Now there is, there are words in it that say, you could do just a note of thanks is in here. But I'm leaving it as just a note since it's for you guys, so you can use it for whatever. Okay, I'm going to put you back up. So on upside down and on backwards, and here I am. And I turn on my light again. I should have done that before I got up. Okay. Hi, Pedro. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so here is my first card that I did. It's always better to see when I have the camera back up. And here's this one. I love this one. I love black and granny apple green so much. I adore this card. I'm gonna have to be making lots of these. Okay, so remember, you can order anytime. I have both my earbuds on and my hubby walked up. Oh. Were you exclaiming, or did he scare you, or what happened? Okay, so you can order this anytime on my website. You can go to my website, dazzledbystamping.com, and click shop, and you can get whatever it is that you want. She loves the one with the hearts. Oh, yeah, it's cute. I like it. If I don't want to try to sing it to you, but I had in mind that I really wanted to do a song, and I'm going to have to spend the time to do that sometime. I'm glad you like that, Alyssa. Thanks for watching. Okay, so you can order anytime. This is a really inexpensive stamp set with lots of possibilities. There's a happy birthday in here. Forget your troubles. There's birds in here. I am not a bird person, and I don't really know why there's birds here, unless they're singing. I don't know. I put that one for my kid. Oh, good. Cool. Remember, Marcia already remembered, thank you, for that if you would like these cards, I always give away my cards each week when I make them. So if you would like my cards, you need to comment, share, and like this post. Fast and easy. They were fast and easy. I said this last week too. You definitely need to tell me that you shared it, because there's a few of you, I don't know if your settings are weird, or hi Pat, I'm glad you're here. I don't know if your settings are weird or whatever, but sometimes I can't tell like that you shared it. So when somebody tells me that they shared it, I'm like, okay, well then I go to find there are separate posts that I can see, and I can't see your post. So make sure that you tell me that you shared it so that I know, because I can't always tell. Okay, I am under a half hour today. Imagine that. Okay, oh, one more thing. I invited a whole bunch of you to my crafting retreat. It is February 22. It is an all-day thing, and Nadine and I did our planning for it the other night, and we have some cute stuff planned, so I'm so excited for it. So the deadline for that is February 1. So make sure that you sign up, and you have to pay ahead of time because we have lots of stuff that we have to get. So registration and payment is required ahead of time. So you have till February 1, and after that the price goes up and the availability is questionable. So anyway, so you have a couple deadlines. One is tomorrow for my hostesses. The other one is February 1, which I feel like that's a Wednesday, but I don't remember now. Okay, thank you for joining me today. I had so much fun with you. I love stamping with you and chatting with you. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me or call or text me or whatever. And if you had questions that you put on here that I didn't see, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me, sorry. Oh. I didn't get off fast enough. I will answer respond to your comments later after I'm done editing the video. Okay, have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Bye.